Right, hey there everyone, and welcome to the channel. I am TonyKM, and I hope you're all doing well. Again, I'm going back to the arms wide open. Right, before we actually start anything tonight... Oh, my camera's really high up there for some reason. But we want to make sure I get all my head in. My big fat head. Let's start by... Again, I have to address another elephant in the room like I did last night when I started. My camera's slightly wonky. And this is what happens when you set up in a rush. So we had an elephant in the room to address last night, and we have another one to address tonight. The one to address tonight is that really I should have started streaming about 2 hours ago. Excuse me, about 2 hours ago. So my camera's not in the right position. There's something not quite right here. I should have started streaming about 2 hours ago. However, let me just start loading the game so we can be as quick as possible with this. No, you're not the elephant, Mr. Simon. I am, well, technically I'm the elephant in the room. Yeah, I mean, I didn't say any specific time I was going to start streaming last night, but I should have started streaming roughly 2 hours ago. Unfortunately, as always, my body decided to have other ideas, and I fell asleep. However, we can still get in 4 hours of streaming, and in my mind, I'm hoping that I might actually be able to finish the game in that time. I doubt, because of the way that I play, but you never know, it's always possible. My fucking glasses are filthy. So we'll do a quick recap. Welcome to, I think this is part 5, I couldn't even check what part I'm up to, I think this is part 5 of my Nostalgia Nation Bioshock stream. In the last stream, we quite a lot happened. We finally met Andrew Ryan. We found out. Actually, I don't even know if we found this out now. I can't remember when we find out. So I may spoil something here, but we found out that we're Andrew Ryan's son, basically genetically altered to age at a rapid rate, and implanted with mental conditioning that meant that every time our friendly Irishman Atlas, who is actually the New Yorker Frank Fontaine, a sworn rival to Andrew Ryan, issued a command with "Would you kindly?" It's this one. We were compelled to follow that conditioning. We met Andrew Ryan. He then committed suicide through telling us to "Would you kindly kill him?" Fontaine left us to die, but Bridget Tenenbaum sent little sisters to rescue us and help us break free of our mental conditioning. So I was looking for chemicals in my last stream to help me achieve that, and from what I remember, and I'm hoping this is right, at my last save point, I was, let me just switch into the map so at least there's a bit of sound. At my last save, I was in Dr. Souchong's apartment, having retrieved the potions to help clear me of mental conditioning. Now, what that specifically did, I also realised that I had slightly fucked up on something, and in my own time afterwards I actually basically replayed half the game because I didn't mean to kill Sander Cohen when I did. I wanted to go to his apartment and then kill him, so I've done that in my own spare time because that's what I do. Right, on that note, we're going straight back into the game because I can still get in 4 hours of streaming even if I did fall asleep. So let's get straight into it, shall we? So, this is where we were. Right, so, our... task now is to get to the bathysphere station. Okay. Oh, they've set up a I was looking at the wrong screen there. Right, my laptop's finally seems to be behaving itself. It's dropped down like 20% in CPU usage. I think I just heard Big Daddy of some sort. I mean, it sounds like a whale more than a Big Daddy. There should be a Gatherer's Garden. There it is. Because I've got some Adam I can spend, haven't I? I'll quickly show. I forgot to take video of it. Of what the fuck was I about to say? I don't remember what I was about to say, never mind. Jesus Christ, why does that look so fucking terrifying?
Father, why have you forsaken me?
Father, why have you forsaken me? I can hear a
I bore it for you, Father.
So I think I've completed all of these. I need to remember which ones I haven't finished research on as well.
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible. Run! You shall know.
Ooh, hang on. I love leaving my turrets to do work. Who shot me then? That's a Rosie, isn't it? I think I'm fully researched on Rosies. Yeah. I can hear another splicer somewhere. Right there. Oh shit! I haven't got my water bottle to hydrate with. I'll have to... How drinkable is this tea? I'll have to have a mouthful of tea. I still need to set a sound effect for hydrate. Because what you may not know, what I haven't told people, is The Emperor's Guard is over this way, isn't it? I'm not chugging it in one. Although I do love tea, but then I wouldn't have any more tea to drink until the next break. What I haven't told anyone is when people redeem things, or specifically the stuff that is optional, moisturize me, the lighting change one actually makes a sound effect on my end to get my attention so I know to do it. But I haven't set one for the hydrate yet, but I think it might be that moisturize me. I still don't know what to do with the names of my channel point rewards. Let's upgrade Electro Bolt. And possibly Incinerate. But yeah, I need to say, I don't know whether to give them funny names. I recently changed the because originally my lighting one was called Materia Change, and a few people asked what it actually meant, even though if you clicked on it, it explained it. So I've changed to Lighting Color Change. I don't know whether to have custom names for things. Like, I mean, Moisturize Me would be fucking hilarious. And that will be my sound effect. I've just realised I'll just have fucking Zoe Wanamaker go, Moisturize Me. So we've got new and improved. I think we'll get Speedy Hacker 2. Because I think I have Speedy Hacker equipped. Yeah, so Speedy Hacker 2, that would be very useful. And I just kind of want to upgrade, just buy shit now. So let's make our way through. Target dummy creates a decoy. I mean, I'm not actually using it, but... Although maybe I should instead of... Would you use gene mods if you didn't know this is going to be the outcome? What, you mean Rapture being the outcome? I assume that's what you're meaning. Would I use gene mods if I didn't know that Rapture would be the outcome? Plasmids by Ryan Industries.
Distract your enemies. Buy yourself time in dangerous situations.
Right. So if I didn't know I'd lose my shit on them, and hang on, I need to get back to my my voice here. New engineering tonic vending expert. With the vending expert plasmid altering your EM signature, you can fool the pricing circuits at any vending machine. Known to our customers as Circus Maximus, vending expert will pay for itself in no time. If I didn't know that I'd lose my shit and would basically lead to what's happened in Rapture. New combat tonic Wrench Lurker 2. Only a fool fights fair. When you want to take them down from behind, be smart. Use Wrench Lurker 2. I'd like to say that I would use them. However, we also know that I have a very big aversion to injections and needles. And I know that it's ironic saying I have an aversion to needles when I have multiple piercings and tattoos. but they're different to injections. Also, I injected myself when I had blood clots. I feel like I may have slightly gotten over my aversion to injections when I nearly died the other year and had to self-inject blood thinners. Because... I think kind of because I had to, because I was determined I was coming out of the hospital and there's no way I was staying in hospital over Christmas. So I was like pumping myself with with blood thinners. So maybe I would actually, yeah. I'd use them to be a skinny legend. Yeah, I think I actually would, like I say, because if I didn't know about the side effects of them, they just sound like all they do is improve things. New combat tonic Machine Buster. In today's automated environment, you may find yourself up against hostiles not made of flesh and blood. Machine Buster gives you the edge you've been looking for against metal-plated antagonists. I don't want that because I just hack all of that shit. This is the only thing that really annoys me with that I hadn't even realised until I started playing it this time. The layout of all of your plasmids changes every time you buy something new. Ah, fuck tarts. Oh shit, have I actually just... No, I haven't destroyed it. Where's the nearest bot deactivation thing? And first aid. So you'd use them to change what Mama gave you. Wait, where's that camera gone? Oh, I'm going the wrong way, that's why. I was like, where's the camera? Ooh, they're still alive. Oh, that one isn't. Now, why wouldn't it let me hack this one before? Right, start hack. Oh wow, that really flows so much slower. I didn't realize how much of a difference that would make. I mean, I'm not hating. Oh shit. I definitely ain't complaining. I'd definitely change my looks, but I'd mess with the other ones. I'd be such a fucked up splicer. So you think you'd go full on into it, do you? Adam denies you an excuse.
All these parasites want a piece of this place.
I should actually use a weapon, shouldn't I? I like... I very rarely I kind of come to realize I actually very rarely use my guns in this game.
That's that. Shoved up and ran off.
I can't believe I forgot about the ghost things when I first started playing this game the other week. Nice. Oh yeah, I'd be like a kid in a cancer. You can do whatever you wanted about yourself. Who wouldn't want that? Narcissists? Narcissists wouldn't want that.
I was calling myself Atlas and leading an army. Ryan and his precious Rapture. You don't have to build a city to make people worship you. Just make the chumps believe they're worth a nickel. Spell! But laying all your chips on Mother Goose, it's not like you never been double-crossed before. You know what I'm saying? Hoof at the point, Prometheus. We'll discuss this like men. You, me, a submarine topside, and more at
A submarine topside. I don't remember if something prevents me from moving further, because also I will be looking at... But I don't want to do what I do sometimes, where I go out of my way to explore something, only to then... I'm wasting my plasmids. Shiba Bidu Salami. Okay, no, it's letting me continue here, so we're gonna go in the opposite direction. Oh, hang on. We have a golden reel filmed. You've unlocked an episode of the director's commentary. Play it now or view it later from the main menu. Spoiler warning. The commentary contains in-depth discussion of plot details, including the ending. First-time players may wish to complete the game before viewing. Yeah, I feel like anyone who said they wouldn't want to use a plasmid is kind of lying to themselves. Fontaine, oh bollocks! I was just staring at that then, like. Will you stop firing at me? I was just like blindly staring at it like, what's this? That's pretty. Oh, I'm full on heat-seeking missiles.
I was a fool.
Oh, Diane. What did you do to yourself, you silly cow? Okay, let's leave that one there. How dare you be sat there like, move, Tony! You should have been like, Tony, you stupid bitch, stop moving! Should have been like shouting at me. While I just casually stared at it.
I traded you all over you. I send you.
Oops. My rocket launcher is like, I will kill everybody. That's another Rosie, isn't it? Yeah. Don't call me a dumb hoe. Just because it might be slightly, you know, accurate.
Why have you forsaken me?
Father, why have you forsaken me?
Built these things.
I observe all his commandments. Well, you don't get to tell me that I'm not allowed to be a dumb hoe.
I traded you all over for mammon.
What if being a dumb hoe is my wish? What then, huh? It's good to have goals, to not be a dumb hoe. I will, but I will take your compliment on doing it well. It's good to be good at something, even if it is being a dumb hoe. So I'll accept your barb as a compliment. Also, welcome back, Ramscan. Hey! That's what I need. Why does it give me so many opportunities for a wrench? Like, it pretty much makes you pick up a wrench at the beginning of the game, but then... But then it just makes you pick up loads of wrenches anyway, throughout the game. It feels like something that's, like, completely unnecessary. Let's fill the bathtub. Oh, there's a corpse in there. I can hear a splicer. I think it may possibly want to be my friend. I have quite a lot of health. They're suddenly becoming very robust. I might actually have to use my firearms. I may have to actually start using ammo. Which is something that we all actually know that I hate doing. Hey!
Services crap, will you?
Services crap, will ya?
You can't take it from me, Ryan!
Come on, Jamie!
I had it!
Gonna take care of me. I used to be beautiful. What happened to me?
I used to be beautiful, what happened to me? You got ugly, bitch. Ugly. I was hitting it. I'll hit you with my wrench as well. What the fuck was that voice?
Come on, you good-for-nothing piece of crap. Who's there?
Fine, you want to play that game, do you?
Hey, hello. Don't you want
Oh, the large father! You wanted me to hit the large father. No, the large fathers aren't for hitting. They're for cuddling. I can hear a camera. Trying to make me hit a large father. Shit, I did not mean to use that fucking... I hate that it's the same button to hack as it is to use an Eve hypo. That really, really pisses me off. I'm not chicken. I don't have no need to kill a large father right now. For the thrill of the fight. That just makes me want to sing Snake Eater. What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night. Is there anything in there that's actually useful to me? What a thrill. No, there isn't, is there? I'm searching. I'll try to think of the next load then. Localization gone too far when we're talking about large fathers. Just a more politically correct way of referring to Big Daddies. I mean, otherwise I'm at risk of saying, "Oh yes, Big Daddy. Oh, Big Daddy, give it to me." Big Daddy. I'd give my life, not for honor, but for you. Oh fuck, I'm gonna have fucking Snake Eater stuck in my head now. I love that song. Pistol damage increase. An ammunition accelerator increases the damage done by the pistol. They do moan a lot. They've got that whole thing going for them. Oh, sorry, Simon. Have I upset you with my "Oh yes, Big Daddy. Oh, Daddy, give it to me, Big Daddy." Focused Hacker 2. New engineering tonic focused hacker 2. When you have to hack the most delicate systems out there, only focused hacker 2 from Hacksmart can ensure your safety from overloads. We will replace focused hacker with focused hacker 2. Oh shit, I've got another diary.
Ryan wanted Frank Fontaine dead. I just gave him what he wanted. As Atlas, I got a new face, a clean record, and a fresh start. Now, it's time to take back Rapture.
Help me so, please.
Oh, Mrs. McClintock! What are you doing here? Let me
Your innocent ears. Oh lord. Your ears are not innocent. I've lost count of how many times you sent me texts telling me, "Oh, daddy."
We got one of those goddamn Big Daddies in the bargain, though. It was something awful they had to do to that little girl to get the atom, but we didn't start this thing. Ryan did. I can't wait to tell Atlas. He'll be so pleased.
What rude that I would use the truth against you. Oh, not just for that. Oh, have I explored everything now? Over here. I don't remember looking at that corpse through the... Okay, I was up here. I kind of really want to replay Resident Evil, Metal Gear Solid 3 now. But I don't... Rude you to make this up lies. I don't make up lies. It's not my fault that you're a... How do I put this delicately? A hooer. Yeah, I kind of want to replay Metal Gear Solid 3 now. Not to actually even play the game, I just want to get to that bit with the giant ladder where you climb up it and bit by bit it sings Snake Eater to you. Is that actually the way I have to go out here? Can I not climb back up this way? I feel like this fall might hurt me. No, it didn't. But yeah, I just want to go to that giant ladder where you slowly climb up it and bit by bit Like, you can prevent the song from happening just by stopping. I just want to kind of spend an entire stream doing that, just sort of stopped every few seconds, so it's like, what a thrill. And then you just wait like 20 seconds, and then you climb a little bit more. It's like, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. Searching, I melt into you. With fear in my heart. But you're supreme. I'd give my life. Oh yeah, I need to stop because I fucking sing that song all the way from beginning to end. Not for honor, but for you, Snake Eater. Until Adam, you could do no more to domesticate a child than a boa constrictor. I'm just eating my way through an entire pack of French fancies tonight. Well, frosty fancies. Now, was there any need for that?
I'm game, but I got all the Adam in the city, pal, and I ain't shy about you. Now, I'm chained to take her out for a spin.
Well, that was a bit excessive.
What is this you wait for? Go and get this idiot!
New goal, find Fontaine. I don't know if I want to. This is a fairly sizable location. I think he's having fun. Hello? I'm loving the dramatic chase music and I'm just standing still. They mine now, sugar. Bank, no. Why is the voice not working? Okay, I didn't even get a chance to read that out. The voice wasn't working.
Shite! You let him get away. Oh, I need a moment of thinking. Ah, of course. This will be no problem. Find a Big Daddy.
There's 3 little sisters in this area.
I would suggest you to be finding a dead one.
Oh, really? Search a Big Daddy corpse. You mean like this one right here? Let's start by upgrading my crossbow. So, an automatic tension adjuster greatly reduces the chance of bolts breaking on impact, or a high tensile bow increases the damage done by crossbow bolts. I'll start by reducing the breakage chance. Look at that big fucker. Rah! Je can hear a camera. Let's suit control system. Become a Big Daddy. I love that goal. Become a Big Daddy.
That is step 1 of
Is that good?
one of those disgusting Big Daddies. The only way to get through that door Fontaine went through is to have a little one open it for you. And they will only trust you if you look like, sound like, and even smell like one of those big stinking brew. Where do you think you're going? You need to become a big daddy before you are able to draw out the little ones.
This part of the game doesn't make sense to me. I mean, maybe they'll explain it in a minute, but couldn't you just send one of the ones that we've rescued to help get us through the door? I'm not just gonna be a daddy, I'm gonna be a big daddy. Did not mean to do that, so that's fine, we can do that. I actually need one more horizontal one. You can't call me a slut. I'm not a slut. I am sweet and innocent. Well, fuck me. I think I can hear a Big Daddy. What's with that height then?
You are.
Big Daddy boots.
I'm on your trail. Your stench.
Ooh, hang on, have I... Oh, I've got my... Oh, that's just a female Houdini, isn't it? I got confused by her not having fire spells. Got some Big Daddy's boots.
What's it look? Why are these boots here? They should be in fail-safe armored escorts. No matter. Take them, take them.
Take them, take them! Damage research 2. New combat tonic damage research 2. Hit him where it hurts and hit him hard. New damage research 2 lets you exploit your enemy's weaknesses, but even more than before. I don't have a damage research equipped, do I? Nope. I don't think I need... Yeah, I don't need Photographer's Eye anymore, though, do I? Oh my god. I'm wearing the boots. Rum, rum, rum. You okay, mate? Nothing to be fucking stomping around. The Chanel boots. I fucking sound like, How did I spell conditioning? It's when my laptop was, fucking up before. Yep, missed the O. Thank you for that. Why be envious? But Ibrivs sounds better. Don't Don't you think it rolls off the tongue? I do the same with the image hosting website. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna write it. My friend Panda gets really annoyed at me because I insist on calling it Imgur instead of Imager. You knew which site. I think it was obvious which site I was going to be talking about. But I insist on calling it Imgur. And it really annoys Panda. Image you are. Yeah, these boots make me sound like Abby from The Last of Us 2. Dunk, 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 dunk.
Where you gonna go? Your life? Your family? They're a fairy tale, kid. No more real than something you read about in the Saturday Evening Post. Poor bastard. A motherless freak, whipped up in a half-baked science experiment.
Yeah, Simon, you didn't explain yourself properly. Explain! 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 I should have actually stayed up there. That would have made more sense to take out that bitch. Simon means he's got the eye of the tiger, he's the queen of the fight. And yes, I did say queen. Like an angry Dalmatian. Oh shit. Have I taken pictures of you, by the way? Yes, I have. Whoops. I ended up beating Arthur's story, and that's it. I will eventually get back to it. Shit. Shit. I need that one. Quick. I had to think then of what I was doing. Oh, hang on. Did I just hear a little sister? Yes, I did. Yeah, you see, here's the thing. Now, I'm going to leave it on this. I didn't like the game as much as I wanted to, and I had issues with load times. Like, the game was fucking loading something every 5 seconds. Like, you couldn't run across a field without a loading screen, which really hampered my enjoyment of it. And yeah, the load time is horrendous. I just didn't like it as much as I wanted to like it. And then, as the game wore on, just in Arthur's story, I had a shit ton of glitches. Like, I don't know if you were here in my second to last stream. I ended up having to stop the game because it kept on crashing at the exact same spot for me. It ended up crashing a further 5 times in my own time trying to get past that spot just so I could save. So by the time I finished it, I did not want to play the game anymore, I'll be honest. However, whereas you said that the DLC all sucked, seeing the DLC trailers made me want to play it a lot more. So I will get around to it eventually. Because I don't really like the fact that I've left a game unfinished. I've written a review for like the Arthur storyline, but I'd like to finish the whole game and write a full review for the whole game. It's gonna take me just a little bit of time to want to get around to it. Right, I've researched both of them, so oh fuck. I died very quickly then. If I'm quick, I should be able to return to it. But yeah, it annoyed me because I was so excited for that game. That was one of my most anticipated games of recent times, and overall I was really, really disappointed. Yeah, the story writing, the setting, and the whole idea of it was fantastic, and even the aesthetic. Yo, you know why? The reason that the Xbox One release was so much better was because fucking Microsoft bought Compulsion Games, so they put in the bare minimum effort for platforms other than Xbox One. That's one of the things that was... oh shit. Annoying for me. Let's rescue the little sister. But yeah, like I say, I really do want to go back to it, and
You saved me.
I mean, I started playing the Sally part of it purely to make sure that it had saved, because I wasn't sure whether or not it had fucking saved. Ooh, I'll take a health upgrade. That's by Insect Swarm. New Plasmid Insect Swarm. Nothing clears a room like swarms of stinging hornets. Warning, not recommended for users with allergies. Because that was the other thing. Because of how glitchy that game was for me, I didn't even know if it was saving when it was telling me it was saving. I was finding sometimes that I had to get a second save to make the save before it work. Ah, fuck, I accidentally blew up the health station. But yeah, my overall experience with it wasn't fantastic. And, like I say, it disappointed me just because I was... ah, fuck. It's fine, 3 big daddy pheromone samples. Let's just fucking destroy this one. And die in the process, because I forgot to heal. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? Right, yeah, I'm going to teach us to speak about the Microsoft acquisition. I feel that the games may be more polished, but Microsoft might want a less linear, less open world experience. And I'm a big fan of side quests and having extra layers, so to speak. Always hate to follow this path and do this exact thing concept. Now, I could be wrong, but reading how the DLCs came about, I don't think it was Microsoft that necessarily implemented the linear approach to the DLC. I think that might have been compulsion. Whatchamathingy, kind of possibly going a little bit further in that direction of... There was a lot of complaints that the main game suffered because of... suffered as a result of the open world concept, because it was oh shit, hello Big Daddy. Because it made it hampered the loading and everything. So I think they did that as a direct response to people complaining that the open world was what made the game suffer. That took me a long time to get to that, just for, you know what? Yeah, those procedurally generated maps, they were a good idea, and I get that they did it to save time on development, because obviously, I think that's the thing that I also need to take into account, because one of the problems I had was, although I love the design, there was like one old woman design, one man design, one woman design, and I had to keep on reminding myself that Compulsion Games isn't a AAA studio. And I get they did the procedurally generated maps because it was easier and less intense on a team. It was easier for a smaller team to design something that was randomly generated, because they didn't have to design locations, which was great. It saved time for them. However, I think it gave them a lot more problems in the long run in terms of... Oh, Jesus Christ, the loading was just so fucking obnoxious. Oh shit! I mean, it's a shame, like I said, I really wanted to enjoy it, and I'm hoping when I go back to it, dealt with every little sister. Wait, what? I'm still missing... Oh, I got that weird extra bonus little sister, didn't I? I forgot about that. I hear a Houdini splicer. I mean, hopefully that maybe some of the updates will make it better. But I had noticed that when I came to play it, they may have done updates, but none of them were bug fixes or patches on the PS4. I noticed a very, very, like, almost deliberate lack of bug fixes to the PS4 version. Yeah, I don't think my... Considering how much my laptop can struggle sometimes just with streaming my footage, I'm not... A reward being said. Oh, I am going to get a reward, okay. I'm not entirely sure that my laptop could handle playing a game like We Happy Few as well as... Right, so I need to be a Big Daddy still. As well as... stream it. I'm actually going to find out at some point soon whether it can handle anything. Oh, Big Daddy pheromone sample. A Big Daddy sub like a submissive. I've completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'm going to be trying to stream Among Us at some point. Some of my friends in work want to play Among Us with me. So Among Us is incredibly low intensive, so I'm hoping that that will be a good way to find out whether or not my laptop could... Jesus Christ. Little sisters went crazy on this one. No, I was unable to stream for like 2 months. Is it possible to get over that? Last time I streamed until last night was back in August. I knew at the time that I wouldn't be able to stream for a couple of weeks because my mother was coming back from France and she was going to have to quarantine because of the whole COVID thing. So I knew... Why didn't I fucking search that Rosie? So I knew that I wasn't going to be able to do it for a couple of weeks, and then I kind of keep forgetting which way I've been. But then, unfortunately, she was then off work, sick for a while. Which made it difficult for me to stream. Well, made it impossible for me to stream. Basically, I had to wait until she went back to work so that I now had access to all of this to start streaming again. That took me a really long time to say. Oh, living in quarantine at a friend's house. At least I got to live in quarantine in my own house. I think I'll go for a break, so I normally do it at Safecracker 2. New engineering tonic, Safecracker 2. Are your enemies trying to lock away what's rightfully yours? Don't let them keep your hard-earned goods. Get them back with new Safecracker 2. Hacksmart wants you to get what's coming to you. Safecracker 2. Oh yeah, that's a tough situation if you have to look after your grandparents.
Please, Officer Joe. I don't want to go on the table.
Oh, that's creepy. Ooh. The weird thing is, oh, he's made of electric. Why am I fucking using electric powers on him? Let's just let some bots take care of him. The weird thing is, I mean, obviously, this is a generalization. I'm only basing it on experiences that I have around here. But for some strange reason, people who are normally susceptible to like really bad diseases like this, for some strange reason, I'm finding around here that the elderly are dealing with it really, really well. Which is just makes so little sense to me. Like, I know old people who've had COVID and they've smashed it like it's absolutely nothing. But then, like, young men in their 20s and 30s who should be able to shrug things off really, really easily are suffering really badly from it. Right, this is not going to be pretty. It's just an incredibly weird disease, basically, is all I can genuinely say about it. Right, I've been in there. I've been in here. I can't get in there. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't think even my folks had it, but I'm pretty sure I had it in late March. Sickest I've ever felt since maybe 15 or 20 years ago. Completely bedridden, couldn't keep down any food or even water on first day. Second day could keep down chicken broth. Third day could eat toast and broth. Fourth day was fine. If your last thing was fourth day was fine, then yeah, the whole texturing made it. I can hear a Big Daddy. Oh shit, where did you come from, you little bitch? Why isn't it playing that diary for me? Yeah, that does sound like you've likely had it.
I know why it has to be children, but why just girls? This I cannot determine why, but I know it is so. Fontaine says, one less bathroom to build in the orphanage. It is amazing to watch the effect of Atom on their small bodies. Their own cells replaced by the new stems the instant they are damaged.
The nausea was the worst part, the fatigue.
Children are practically invulnerable. It is a shame you could not do the same thing to an adult.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like you had it. Large male parental unit.
We bred little ones to imprint to certain smells, pheromones. But this is not like putting on aftershave.
You will need 3 industrial applications of this stuff, and then the little ones will be drawn to you like a bee to honey. You will have to gather 3 pheromones here, so that you smell disgusting. Just like a Big Daddy.
Yeah, I've already got 2 of them, love.
You push me too far, kid. When you're cold and stiff, I'm gonna go over to Mother Goose's house, and I'm gonna take it apart, piece by piece, and brat by brat. Consider it your legacy.
It is a wounded world, is it not? How can I thank you for this kindness? I send another little one with a token of our appreciation.
I think I'm getting some...
I can only be glad I am nowhere near you and that awful stick.
I think it's
Why the
struggled
little
with
ones
some
are
of the
drawn to the smell of those
things,
pheromones
messages to send me.
is beyond anything I can understand.
Have you finished talking, Tenenbaum?
It's good start. Now you need only to find the bodysuit and the voice box from the other labs, and you will be a proper crew. Get moving.
You're playing a bad hand, kid. You're just too spliced to smell it. Roll on back to Mother Goose now, or everything's gonna go busto.
Which is the one I've already been into? I heard a fucking splicer then. I think I've been in that one, haven't I? Is it this one I've not been into? Guess we'll soon find out. Okay, I've not been in that one. Okay, I've been in both of those now. Okay, so we've been in 4, I want to go into 2. It's from, Koopa Nuts are from Final Fantasy in general. They're the favourite snack of Moogles, and I'm kind of slightly obsessed with Moogles. So it forms a big part of my online imagery. Like my little webcam bar is shaped like a Moogle head. The little picture of me that you'll see in a very, very quick second when I shift for a break is also based on Moogles. I forgot which room it was I was going to dive down into. It was the one next to 4, wasn't it? Yes, it was. But there was nothing there, really. I hate hearing splicers and not being able to see them. Right, we're going back into the main hall anyway. Moogles are amazing. Chocobos get all the love, but I'm all about Moogles.
What's the matter, Frank? It's this thinning hair, Jim. Every day there's less and less. You know, the problem's not in your hair. It's in your genes. Hey,
Moogles first appeared in... I'm trying to think. It was Beavers in Final Fantasy 2. I don't think they appeared in Final Fantasy 3. Naming Ways were in Final Fantasy 4. 4. So I think the first Moogle was Final Fantasy 5. In the second world.
Shows you what your buddy knows. Go over to Genetic Horizons for a trial of fresh air. Fresh air is not only gives you a full head of thick hair, but it's 100% safe.
Full head of hair and 100% safe. Maybe it's time for me to
Oh,
get a
that's my
little
present.
fresh air.
Was it Final Fantasy 3 they first appeared in? I thought that was only the remake they appeared in. Oh well. I assumed that they were only in the remake of Final Fantasy 3, not the original Final Fantasy 3. New Plasmid Winterblast 3. Frees even the toughest foe in his tracks with Winterblast 3, the ultimate in stopping power. No, okay, so if we go in the original order, 2 and 3 were Japanese only releases. 4 was released in outside of Japan as 2. 5 was Japan only, and then 6 was released as 3, and then 7, 8, 9, etc. were released properly. Obviously, since then, they've all been released in the West. One, 7, 8, and 9. 7, 9, and 10 for me are my favorites. I 'm gonna have to just leave it on the map to go make a drink. Yeah, so I'm gonna go make a drink. Right, well, before I go for my break, I'll have this discussion about Final Fantasy X-2. I actually really like Final Fantasy X-2. It has issues, and I'm not gonna lie, it has a lot of issues. It's I'm gonna be making another cup of tea in my Donald cup. I have a really big soft spot for 10-2. I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to make it go in a different direction to 10. I think they just tried a little bit too hard. But it has my favourite version of the active time battle system. Like the traditional one. Like I really like Final Fantasy 7 remakes as well, but it has my favourite version of like the traditional turn-based active time battle system. As well as being able to change jobs in battle on the fly. That was a really, really good idea. I really enjoyed the Final Fantasy 7 remake. I played it literally for 1 week straight on this channel. They will do it's a timed exclusive for PS4, so it's probably going to come out for the Xbox One next year. In fact, what's probably going to happen is it'll probably hit the next generation as well. I reckon it will have a re-release on PS5 and next generation, all in one go, probably around next March or April. I'm really surprised that we haven't seen any footage from Part 2 yet, because I was expecting that as part of the original PS5 game reveal, and they didn't. And then I thought they might have done it basically when they announced Final Fantasy 16. I mean, Jesus Christ, that was a reveal that I didn't see coming. But yeah, anyway, I'm going for a break. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Well, I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. I'll be able to carry on talking before I go back to the game. But there we go, we have me dressed up as a Moogle. Right, let's see. Oh, a couple of things to respond to. Moogle fun fact. Yes, they are in the. They appear as a. Moogles appear as a negative status effect in mana games, as you said, starting with Secret of Mana. Here's a fun fact: Chocobos first appeared in. They appeared in the first Mana game, which back then was known as Final Fantasy Adventure, because the Mana series began as what was known as Final Fantasy Gaiden in Japan, which made it a spin-off of the Final Fantasy franchise. And before it gained its own identity as a Seiken Densetsu series, it used elements from the Final Fantasy games. So instead of cannons, which became the method of travel in Mana games eventually, to begin with, you actually rode a chocobo. It was an automated chocobo riding sequence. But the main thing that survived now is the Moogle status effect is what's held over from the Final Fantasy games. But yeah, the first one in Japan was known as Final Fantasy Gaiden Seiken Densetsu, literally Final Fantasy spin-off. The fuck? Final Fantasy Gaiden Seiken Densetsu, so literally Final Fantasy spin-off Legend of the Holy Sword, I believe that means. Which obviously we originally called Final Fantasy Adventure, and then eventually it became it's now called Adventures of Mana. I'm blasphemous, I call them Chocobos and neglect the H. I mean, it's alright, until Final Fantasy X decided that it should be pronounced Chocobo, I called them Chocobos. Which, to be fair, is still not that far off how it's pronounced in Japan with a Chocobo! I hear a Big Daddy. I'm actually still, even though, I mean, I'm not missing.
Fontaine is dead. Bad for Fontaine, good for Suchong. Play hard to get for a bit. Then Mr. Ryan get hungry for me. Tenenbaum gone, Fontaine gone. Suchong only one who know all about little sister. Like I said, it's very good for Suchong.
Oh, the end of this, what would be disc 1, so you've had the
The paradigm means three things. Three marks.
oh, that's right. Okay, now I remember. End of this one, you've had the. I'm trying to think how to say it without spoiling. You've had the because.
What is the greatest lie ever created?
Yeah, no, but it's not you. There are other people I know who haven't, including one in this particular room, and I don't want to give away a spoiler, and it's one of the most famous spoilers in video game history, but I don't want to give it away. But I think we all know which one I'm talking about. Oh shit, I didn't mean to smoke
Here is
then.
where you'll be finding the voice box to have sound like one of those Big Daddies. Repulsive creatures.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why am I not reacting to cameras? Yeah, it was a, where's the... I reckon this is a bot deactivation thing, but I can't see it. I'm just gonna wait it out in here. Yeah, it is. It's one of, well, as you put, yeah, the most famous FMV in video game history. Also hilariously full of have I? Yeah, I have. Full of technical inconsistencies, though. I've got to be very careful how I word this. Sephiroth's gloves disappear and reappear throughout the FMV. A ceiling mysteriously disappears to allow him to fall through it. There's just a lot of really fun inconsistencies in that FMV. But it was really interesting once reading about the last few months of development of Final Fantasy VII, because they had a deadline that they wanted to meet, and the game was nowhere near finished, so they drafted in a lot of external companies to design FMVs that weren't finished yet. And that's why when you play the original Final Fantasy VII, there are so many different there's so many different styles of FMVs in the original Final Fantasy VII. So you have those ones that are basically, some are only just slightly better than the normal gameplay, some are a step up from that, and then you have obviously the really high quality ones, the ones that were actually developed in-house at Squaresoft, well, Square. New Engineering Tonic Alarm Expert 2. Are your hacks still being interrupted by alarms? Then you need Alarm Expert 2 today. A Hacks Mod Gene Tonic. I don't have that equipped. Right.
Look at you. We will make Big Daddy out of you yet, I think. But there's only one piece missing. The bodysuit. Go to fail-safe armored escort.
I can hear. I had a little sister. Fuck that shit. Not yet. I've had my voice changed. I've got the boots. I've got the pheromones. I just need the bodysuit, and then I can be the large male parental unit. I hear my bonus little sister. Where is she? Yeah, it's a diving suit. Oh shit. Which type of... Mr. B is dead. Right. Time for my bonus little sister, because I have... I've ended up with more little sisters than actual little sisters. Whoops, didn't want to waste my electric foot there. I'm not going to use a first aid kit unless I have to, because there's a medical station outside. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know why it's not letting me attack them anymore. This should be fun. Whoops. Didn't mean to quite create that explosion. Right. But it's letting me hack this one for some reason. This game is being inconsistent with what it wants me to actually hack. Well, that was nice and straightforward. but my cute little turrets take care of him. Thank you. Oh, this is my final weapon upgrade station. So I've upgraded all my weapons. I reckon I probably wouldn't have found every audio diary. I don't think I've ever done that in Bioshock yet. I say ever, I've only played Bioshock twice, but you know. I am hoping, I feel like I might be able to finish this tonight if I get my skates on. I mean, I know we all know that I'm not exactly known for playing games quickly. I like exploring too much. Oops. Hang on, he's got lightning powers. Incinerate him.
I'll admit Fontaine showed some foresight when he built up the plasmid business, but the man really never understood science. Hiding those little girls beneath a bushel. I've just seen the preliminary design work on the new plasmid machines, and they're exactly what I wanted. Mark my words, presented properly, those little sisters are marketing gold.
Marketing gold. Right, so where haven't I been yet? Oh, armored escort.
You should be thanking me. I brought you here. I showed you who you are. Nobody never told you nothing but lies till I come along.
Oh yeah, I've got more Adam to spend, haven't I? But you know what, I'm gonna just leave it for now, see if I get any more Adam. Making myself a little army of security bots. Oh, I can't get any more. I think that's where I go after I get the suit, I think. Oh no, I is drunk. Oh no! Help me, for I am drunk. Oh, and now I'm not. That was a very quick bout of being drunk.
Big Daddy make a terrible stink. Very smelly. Maybe something can be done. But the little sisters seem to like order. Now we have to find the recruits. You become Big Daddy, it's a one-way street. But Ryan says don't worry. Recruits will be no problem. That's Ryan. He's a good guy.
Could I have made mistakes? One does not build cities if one is guided by doubt. But can one govern?
Oh shit, he was electric powered anyway.
I know that my beliefs have elevated me just as I know that the things I have rejected would have destroyed me. But the city, it's collapsing before my eyes. Have I become so convinced by my own beliefs that I have stopped seeing the truth? Perhaps. But Atlas is out there, and he aims to destroy me and to destroy my city. To question is to surrender. I will not question.
Alright, Andrew, you need to, like, you know, calm your tits down, mate.
Oh, a terrible thing. Japanese kill every man in my city, except for Suchong. Suchong have opium. Very good opium. This war, terrible thing too. But not for Suchong. Everyone's scared now. Everyone needs Adam. More than little sisters can make. Good news is war makes lots of corpses. Suchong knows a way to recycle Adam from corpses. But can't send a little sister out the street unprotected. Suchong must think on this.
So I just want to double check, have I got the trophy for photographing everything? Because if I've got that, then I don't actually need to, yeah, max out all possible research. I kept on using my camera before and I don't need to.
This is where you find bodysuits.
Atlas is a friend of the parasite. Don't be a friend of Atlas.
I will use that in a second. I just want to make sure that I've...
Look around you. There's nothing to see. Rapture's a mausoleum, a goddamn cemetery funhouse. And you and the crowd is just ghosts. Just a matter of time till you realize.
I'm just trying to make sure that I have explored everything before I put the Big Daddy suit on.
Fontaine scary son of a bitch. But Ryan cheap son of a bitch. Welcome. You can no reuse protector suit. Take a man and graft the skin and organs straight into suit. Otherwise your suit will not work. Ryan say Big Daddy too expensive. Ryan can go suck an egg.
Ryan can go suck an egg. Shit. missing boots. Sorry, I've already got that.
God damn it. The Big Daddy boots need to be shipped here, not the damn it library. What kind of idiot is Ryan hiring nowadays? This kind of bullshit never happened on the Fontaine.
Don't worry, Sushong. I already have the boots. Whoops. I accidentally destroyed my turret. Not my turret, my little friend, my drone, that's the word I was looking for. And that wasn't really worth it either. Not that I want to jinx myself, but I've not failed a hacking minigame yet tonight. Which is a miracle in its own right. Okay, I think that's everything explored now.
Andrew Ryan reminds us we all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us.
Choices. Oh my god, I love Sister Act 2. I mean, it's not as good as the first Sister Act, but I love the Sister Act films. The Big Daddy bodysuit gives you a 25% resistance to all damage. Something tells you that you'll need it.
Wunderbar. All you need now is helmet.
All I need now is the helmet. I'm not quite there. I still need the helmet. I'm trying to remember where the helmet is. There's probably a code for that door somewhere. I've come to realise that I've really not been good at finding codes. I've just been hacking my way into doors. Give me my corner piece, thank you. Ooh, I had a chill then. I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. I don't think so, because all I saw were Progressive zoom into the PogChamp face. I don't remember where I get the helmet from. Do I have to kill a Big Daddy? Here's the funny thing. I remember struggling with this part back when I first played it, and for the life of me, I don't remember how to do it again. Let's prepare with some electric book. No, that wasn't what I needed to do. I think this is stupid. I remember struggling the first time I played this to find the helmet, and I've completely forgotten again how to get the helmet. When in doubt, just fucking set fire to everything. Okay, that's the way back to the main hall, isn't it? If Simon was in here right now, I know he'd be screaming the, he'd be getting so frustrated at me for not remembering. Probably be screaming internally that I don't remember where to get the fucking Big Daddy mask. Ah, here we go.
I'd turn tail if I were you, kid. Ain't nothing here for you but tears.
Hacker's Delight. New physical topic, Hacker's Delight 3, the ultimate development of the Hacker's Delight line. This will make every hacker a healthy hacker. I don't have... Oh, every time you hack something you gain a large amount of health in Eve. That would probably be better than extra nutrition. It's kind of a shame that you don't get to choose which version of Big Daddy you're going to be.
Yes. Now this is a Big Daddy. Are you ready? Now go to the little sister vent by the proving grounds.
I've got Rapture now. I've got the odds. You think that gold is hot enough to put the spear in me?
I am now a large parental unit. Big Daddies and little sisters who's in charge of Big Brother. No. I mean, we have the big sisters in Bioshock 2. Jesus Christ, the big sisters terrified me in... did I get any more? No.
You need to bring them out of hiding, and then they'll let you in the door. Go on, hit the vent with your wrench. Und bitte. It would mean very much to me if you would be just ein kleines Mädchen.
Mein kleines Mädchen, my little girl. I just realised I didn't save in this area. I normally save every time I go into a new area, don't I? Have I explored all of that location? Yes, I have. Bulkhead to the proving grounds. Adam is the canvas of genetic modification, but plasmids are the paint. Dr. Suchong. Why children take so long to grow? They eat and drink like pig and give nothing back. Must find a way to accelerate process. Dr. Suchong. I hate having my view restricted.
Hurry, Mr.
But
B.
you must protect
I
them.
can see the angel.
I'm
dancing
sure
in the
you
sky.
can. Gift shop.
Time to go, Mr. B.
That's it, kid. It's been a long road. You don't even remember most of it. Put you on a sub when you were just a sprout.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
That sounds like fun, being able to better Twitch TV.
Angels waiting for a kiss. Hurry, hurry, Mr. Bubbles. Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste.
Shit, I forgot this music is really nice.
I really wound you up with that wife and child bit. Oh, me poor Moira. I me wee baby Patrick. Maybe one day I'll get me a real family. They play well with the suckers.
Why did I not incinerate?
You won't touch me again. I'm sorry. Let me try again. Hurry, Mr. B. I can see.
Shit, why?
Don't.
Right, there's a camera that I need to deal with. That's a lot of emotes.
Be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
Wait, does that camera... Oh my god, the camera doesn't view me as a, an enemy.
Hurry, Mr. Bubbles. I can smell Adam on this one.
Even though they are physically free of the need together,
Girl, Mr. B.
Suchong's mental conditioning still holds them to their terrible past. For children such as you, you can never atone.
I hate how bad the audio mixing was there. You could barely hear Tenenbaum.
Hurry, Mr.
This might come back to bite me in the arse, but if I... Jesus. Make it so that I do a lot of lurking where I'm not watching streamers. There's a random giveaways and people subscribing out. I scoop up benefits in the random giveaways. Fair enough. Yeah, we'll be going in a second, don't worry, love. Let me just reap my rewards from all these corpses. Whoops. I don't know why I got so many Pokemon and Fortnite ones though. I never played Bioshock, thought it was an old game, and then... To be fair though, even as a remastered remake, they haven't really had to do a huge amount of work to the graphics. The graphics were always very stylized anyway, so the textures are higher quality, but that's about it, really. I would definitely say it's worth a playthrough. It's a very, very solid game.
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see an angel dancing in the sky. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels.
Shut up, Drusilla. Yeah, that's my little fact. You ever watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer? The little sisters in this game are voiced by Drusilla. Juliet Landau.
Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Like I say, I think it's more that everything is incredibly stylized. Graphics that are stylized can generally stand the test of time better than stuff that's like polished to look like perfect. You're doing yourself a disservice by not playing Bioshock. I agree, Ramscan. Yep, definite disservice not playing Bioshock. Yeah, 2007 was a really, really good year in video games. So was it 2011 or 2012 when we had like The Last of Us and Bioshock Infinite? I think it's 2011 one. We also had like the Tomb Raider reboot.
Watch out! This pathetic narcotic withdraws the attention of this blaster.
Kind of makes me laugh how with the right setup you can do a really good job of I was playing Skating Rock Band back then, didn't hop on the AC trains the second one, went back to play the first. I hated the first Assassin's Creed. Full disclosure. See. Shit.
Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
I'm not a huge fan of how little health she's gonna have left. Where's she gone? Oh, she gone through.
I'm ready for dream time, Mr. B. Time to go, Mr. B.
Okay, I'm following you, love.
Hurry, Mr. B.
Shit.
Stay on the level. Out.
Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for kisses.
I'm very worried by how little health she has left.
Don't be a slowpoke.
I'm trying not to be a slowpoke, love, but I'm trying to make sure that you're protected because you've got very little health left. Because you just wantonly walk into danger like a stupid little girl.
Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
Right, we are not using Electrobot around here. Or we should use Electrobot around here.
Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Shit.
Not longer infused with Adam, they are as vulnerable as any child. The little ones fall. You can call for another at the vent. But to lose even one is a sin.
I love how practical Tenenbaum is. Oh no, one of my little ones is dead. Oh well, you can summon a new one from a vent. I didn't realize that could happen. I don't think I lost a little sister when I first played it. I have to finish a few games right now. If I had another one, I have to finish Yakuza, Kiwami 2, my PlayStation 7, and Dead Island. Yeah, I've been trying this thing on my streams where I'm juggling multiple games.
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angel dancing in the sky.
But I can't decide if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's good to have a bit more variety, but it feels like it's taking me forever to get through games. Okay. Lead the way, love. Come on. Chop chop.
Time to go, Mr. B. Hurry, Mr. B.
That seems like a clever plan. Finish it when I get to the ending.
Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to wait. Hey, little girl. Play to wait.
Shit.
Don't be slow.
Shit, is she being attacked again? Am I about to lose another fucking little sister? That music sting cut in at the wrong time then, while I'm just doing my little hacking mini game.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes. Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Have you finished, love?
Dream time, Mr. B. Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for our kisses. Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to wait. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
Oh shit, we have a pissed off Big Daddy.
Hurry, Mr. B. Angels.
Better for the girl to be with you. Better with you than alone. Alone in the crawling darkness.
Mr. B? I can see the angels dancing in the sky. Time to go, Mr. B. Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to wait.
Okay, shut up, love. Let me do my searching. Impatient cow.
Only the little ones can open these doors. You must protect them.
Yes, yeah, it does. It points out one of the. I have to walk through the fire. Or not.
That might be plenty for the working scrubs and the pencil pushers, but I need more. More! I want a splice, and there ain't nothing left to splice with!
And it also sets up Bioshock 2 in quite a good way as well, as an ending.
Fontaine is nearby. You are reaching close now. There! You must use the needle of the little sister to drain Fontaine of his atom. It is the only way to defeat him.
Here, take this. Stick it in the bad man.
Stick it in the bad man. I could do with some Eve hypos.
Fontaine waits above. There will be no going back from here. Make sure you are ready to face him before moving on.
And again, I feel like I've missed out on a tape somewhere, which really annoys me. It annoys me missing out on tapes. Oh, hang on. There's somewhere that I haven't... Oh, there's a couple of places I haven't been. Okay, let's double back on ourselves. So... Can I not just jump down off that? Well, that's a paddle wank. I'll have to take the long way around. Oh, someone's still alive. back up top. Thank you for dying. Okay, yeah, that's where I needed to go. And in all honesty, that wasn't really worth it. Although I will give myself that E-type boat. And if I go through this way, so I can go to the gift shop.
What's the matter, Frank? It's thinning here. Every day there's less and less. You know the problem's not in your head. It's in your genes. Hey, I don't go in for all that utilising stuff. My buddy said it's not safe. Shows you what your buddy knows. Go over to Genetic Horizons for a trial of fresh hair. Fresh hair is not only gives you a full head of thick hair, but it's 100% safe.
I just need that piece.
And 100% safe. Maybe it's time for me to get a little fresh air.
And that was not worth it either. I just backtracked for absolutely nothing then. Oh well. That was a fucking waste of my time. Making sure there's no audio logs on the way that I missed while I was escorting Drusilla. Rah. A Rapture reminder.
Break curfew to make a little extra atmosphere. Break. Stay on the level.
Oh well, that was an absolute waste of time.
Come where I can see you!
No, how about I just whack you from behind instead? Alright, I've upgraded my health. Is there another Eve hypo there? No. Right. Let's do a little savey save here. Like hours after I said I should have done a save. I was going to do another break at 3 hours in, but I don't feel like I'll need to. You know that 9 out of 10 ladies prefer the athletic man? Advertisement, Sport Boost Gene Tonic. I also forgot to run my ad break during my break before.
When me and the crowd put you in that sub, you were no more than 2. You were my ace in the
You are now
hole.
unable to save the game and there are no vital chambers
But you were
nearby.
also
If you
the
die, you must
closest
progress.
thing I
Continue
ever
to save
had to a
progress.
son.
Oh well, good job I saved there then.
That's why this hurts. Betrayal, kid. Life ain't strictly business.
Could not save progress, but there's not enough. Wait, what? Could not save progress because there's not enough space remaining in the application save data. Please delete the application save data in order to create more saves. I think that's just a glitch that's come up because it won't save anymore. Goal completed, found Fontaine.
Go! Go now! Hit him with the needle!
Just before I do, this will be, I think, probably a good screenshot for this stream.
Come on now, kid. You want to get serious?
And bloop, 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 bloop.
Come and get it!
Okay, let's start with the grenade launcher, shall we? Wait, did I just hear a gatherer's garden?
I'm not finished! You little... I paid good money for you. This is what I get?
I paid good money for you. I know it's not a gatherer's garden, it's a gene bank. Oh, there is a health station though.
I'll put you down. You think I'm alone in this world? I got more than enough mugs to watch my back.
Let's just build this up, shall we?
I recharge. Ha!
Wait, did I?
Catch my breath. And I'm gonna bury you and all them little eggs. Come again,
Whoops! Did not mean to just waste a frag grenade on. Oh shit. Come on.
Need a minute. Then I'm gonna cut you into bits. I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up and had tattooed inside your head. Now, if you don't call that family, I know what is. And now,
I love that idea that it's the little sisters that finish him off. I still hate how little development is given to Fontaine. Like, you have no idea that he's splicing himself up like crazy. And then you just kind of turn up and there he is.
They offered you this city. And you refused it. And what did you do instead? What I've come to expect of you. You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance. A chance to learn. To find love. To live. And in the end, what was your reward? You never said. But I think I know. A family.
And there we go. That's the good ending to Bioshock, because that's how I've played it. Shit, I've got 2 new games to start next week. I'm gonna have to look through my pile of games, decide what I'm playing. I don't want to go straight into Bioshock 2. I don't want to get fatigued playing one franchise. That's I think that's one of the issues I had with Dishonored. I'm thinking of, for Nostalgia Nation, my Thursday shifts, I'm thinking of either playing The World Ends With You, the Nintendo Switch version. The World Ends With You Final Remix. Or, although I haven't actually played it, I've played part of it in Japanese, but I played the Game Boy Advance version. I'm thinking maybe switching to Kingdom Hearts RE Chain of Memories. Yeah, the art style of Bioshock 1 and 2 is Art Deco. That 1920s influence is really obvious in its inspiration. But yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going square either way. I'm either going The World Ends With You or Kingdom Hearts RE Chain of Memories. I don't know which yet. I think it's been a little while now since I finished Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, so it could be a good time to pick this up, or I don't know. I've got a week to try and decide anyway. Obviously my next game is going to be, it looks like it will be Saturday. I might be streaming a little bit earlier at either 5 or 6, because I'm in work on Sunday. My manager's giving me some stupid fucking hours next week. So yeah, so I don't know exactly what my plan is going forward. Part of me was half hoping that I didn't finish Bioshock tonight and I had one less decision to make. Okay, is anyone interesting in the credits other than... I mean, there's a couple of Buffy people, but that's it. Yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh, that makes sense, actually. You're able to kill the I love the fact that I started calling them xenomorphs. The xenomorphs in Dishonored a little easier by crafting bone charms up my shot damage. That makes sense. I didn't bother crafting any bone charms with Billy. I did as Emily. I did a couple as Emily, but not as Billy. But yeah, I need to come up with a new game and a old game. I literally started crafting bone charms in Dishonored 2. I think in the second to last mission. I suddenly just decided to play with it a little bit. It was definitely useful, but I left it a little bit late. Because I was waiting until I built my abilities so that I didn't end up with shitty results, basically. I need to look at my pile of games. I don't even remember what games I have anymore. Because I think I bought Devil May Cry 5. But then they're bringing out the limited edition soon, aren't they? Or the director's cut, whatever they're calling it. Definitive edition. So I might wait until that comes out and get the upgrade for it. I still need to play Metal Gear Solid 5. I'm going to have to look at my list of games. I genuinely don't remember what games I have to play. I've got a load. I also want to play Persona 3, but I don't really want to start that next week when I know that my Nostalgia Games is going to be an RPG one way or another. I don't want to do 2 RPGs side by side because I feel like they could go on for a while. I actually should talk a little bit about Bioshock. I can only talk about the game during the credits. I'm too busy thinking about what I need to play next. I'm really glad I went back, and I also tried placing traps in the real world before going into the void, but they all disappeared. Oh, that's cruel. That's evil they do that. I did like that idea, though, of having the same world, but like the real world and the void. Did I actually unlock all of the director's commentary? No, I'm missing a few director's commentaries. Let's have a quick look at what trophies I got before I yeah, they were just different enough for it to be obvious, but without being obnoxiously different. Like the different ways of being able to climb up to the eye. That one's annoying me. I really tried to make sure that I picked every audio diary up, but clearly failed. Player has completed the game on the hard difficulty setting. Isn't one of them for doing it like on the hardest setting without ever dying? Complete the game on survivor difficulty. There we go. Complete the game on survivor difficulty without using a Vita chamber. I don't think I'll probably ever platinum Bioshock purely because I don't think I could ever bring myself to do those challenges. I don't think I'd ever be good enough at the game to do it without... Do the difficulties one stack? I've just realized, because it says complete the game on survivor, and one of them was complete on hard. Do the difficulty ones stack? Yeah, I don't think I could ever do that, unfortunately. I might be willing to give it a go, but I don't think that'll be something I'd do on stream. Oh, that sucks. That you did it before it moved on to Steam, so you don't have the achievements. Alright, let's go into just chatting for a few minutes before I yeah, so I was saying, I'm really happy that I went back to Bioshock. There's always a... When I replay these old games that I've played before, there's always a slight worry that I'm not going to enjoy them as much as I remembered enjoying them in the past. And my memories of the first two Bioshocks are very, very vague anyway, because when I played them, I played the two games very, very, very quick and very intensely, because I was going on holiday and I wanted to play them before I went away. So, like, I remember Bioshock 2, I literally started the day before I went on holiday and ended up staying up way into the middle of the night to finish it. So I have, like, more memories of Bioshock than I do Bioshock 2. But I'm glad I went back to it to kind of... Because I didn't dislike it. As I was saying, the worry is always there that I'm going to end up not liking a game that I used to like when I do these Thursday runs. But so far, touch wood, that hasn't really happened to me. I'm trying to think how many games I've actually done that with now. There's not a huge amount of games, but... I mean, there was one that I kind of... It highlighted how dodgy the game was for me, and that was Final Fantasy 8. When I did Final Fantasy 8 Remastered this time last year. I don't think that could... I'll be honest, I don't think that is an issue that could happen with the original Deus Ex. I think the only thing you could end up with is what I was about to say about Final Fantasy 8. I think if you go back and play Deus Ex Invisible War, you remember just how bad Deus Ex Invisible War was. But yeah, that was the issue I had with Final Fantasy 8 when I did Final Fantasy 8 Remastered last year. It was... I remembered that it was my least favourite of the PS1 Final Fantasies and that it goes completely off the rails. But I... oh, Jesus, I forgot how off the rails they get. Like, Final Fantasy 8 Disc 1, obviously it's really hard to refer to it in terms of discs anymore because people have experience of the remasters or like the Steam version and stuff like that. Where it's not split into the old discs. Yeah, Invisible War is really not good. But the first disc of Final Fantasy 8 is so well put together, apart from Renoa. We all know I hate Renoa, so let's not go there. But then, Jesus Christ, the game goes off the rails, and I forgot how badly it goes balls to the walls insane, and I just forgot how bad that was. Until I replayed it last year, whereas replaying Final Fantasy 9 last year reminded me of just how fucking amazing that game is. Apart from skipping rope, fucking hate that minigame. But yeah, I had that with Bioshock. I mean, to put it in perspective, like I say, not that I disliked playing Dishonored 2 and Death of the Outsider. I much preferred Death of the Outsider to Dishonored 2. I was kind of looking forward to just getting Death of the Outsider over and done with, get it over. That's what I really wanted to do last night. Whereas I was looking forward to getting back to Bioshock to just play it. Even where you can tell it's been rushed, like the whole Fontaine thing at the end, which just kind of comes out of nowhere and suddenly the game takes a very different turn just for the very end of it. I think you can tell they kind of ran out of steam, or ran out of time, or something, and just had to kind of cobble that together. But I still really enjoyed it. I just wish they took the opportunity for the remaster to do something a bit like I don't know if anyone ever played or saw, since you just mentioned Deus Ex, Ramscan, Deus Ex Human Revolution. How one of the... Ooh, where did that cough come from? How one of the big complaints about the game was the boss battles, and that they felt out of place when the game encourages you to play it as you want, like play it stealthily or play it non-lethally, play as a hacker or anything like that. They kind of threw that all out the window for every boss fight. Every boss fight was just an all-out gun battle. It turns out there was a good reason for that. Well, it turns out, I don't know if you ever know this, it was revealed that the boss battles had actually been outsourced to a different company. So they just did them as straightforward bosses. But now I haven't played that, I'll have to play it. I've got it sealed in the back. The director's cut of Human Revolution has redesigned all the boss battles so that you can deal with them in your normal gameplay style. Apparently, I don't know exactly how that works. I haven't, obviously, like I said, I haven't played it. I have got it in the back, but I haven't played it. I've got so many games I haven't played. Was there? Like I say, I haven't played it. I just know that was the big thing they advertised with it, was that you could play the boss battles as you wanted, quote. But yeah, that's the kind of the big issue I have with the end of this, is that was a really long-winded rant to go on. I kind of lost where I was going for a while. Oh, I've just realised there's just something I want to quickly test, actually, while we're streaming. Bear with me a quick second. Yeah, I've kind of forgotten why I was talking about it. My like I say, my thoughts kind of run away with me sometimes. But there's just something I want to really quickly test while I'm streaming. I just need to test whether or not my laptop will be able to cope. I mean, I feel like it can't because it's... Look at you getting all the emotes. Right, I just need to test something for a second. Yeah, that'll work, won't it? Perfect. Okay. Right, that was a little preview of something that I have planned for some point. For my 200th episode, I want to do something a little bit special. I want to go back and basically play the first games I ever played on console. You have a hankering for some Koopo nuts. I have a hankering for just a good cup of tea. On my mother's sister's father's hairdresser's dog groomer's side. I actually have, when I eventually can have some more emotes. I want to redesign these ones. I'm trying to learn how to draw so that I can redesign these. Because I kind of design everything myself, but I want to be able to actually like draw instead of just using shapes. But I have some ready to do that I've started designing of my of my guinea pigs and a grave, because I die all the time, as people probably very well aware. But I want to redraw the emotes that I already have, but just make them look better. You mean like the handy little tablet I bought myself to draw with? But yeah, I've actually drawn. I mean, it's kind of funny. I'm really struggling with drawing faces because I'm trying to draw my face to do the emotes with. But it's kind of really hilarious that I'm struggling so much with that. And yet, let me just add it into the scene and then remove it immediately. Like, I'm struggling so much with trying to draw a face to make an emote out of, and yet was able to fairly quickly. The hair, weirdly, I'm not struggling too much with. The thing I am majorly the thing I'm majorly struggling with is like the actual face details. But then I was able to, you know, whip out a guinea pig picture. Like, fairly effectively. Yeah, my guinea pig picture, I'm like really happy with. I mean, I do have my other guinea pig as well. That one, the colours look better on. Oh, for fuck's sake. But I like how I really like how that came out. But for the life of me, I'm really struggling with drawing my face. So what I'm trying to do is instead to be able to see the emotes better. That's my other guinea pig. The transition of black to grey. Hang on, let me go back to Sophie. Oh, yeah, no, that's been done that way because it doesn't transition, like, the colour doesn't transition with Sophie. She literally goes from, like, black fur straight to white fur. It's a really harsh transition. Like, she literally just has, like, a white stripe that goes around her body. Yes, gunk style. But yeah, I understand what you mean. Like, if you were looking at it from like an artistic point of view, yeah, it would deal better with the transition. But I tried to make it as true to life as it actually is. But yeah, I'm still very much practicing on trying to draw me. But unlike my emotes at the moment, I'm trying to do it without the Moogle suit instead, so that you can see the face better. I'm just trying to do my face, but then add in a Moogle pom-pom, because I still got to represent the Moogles, let's be honest. I love me some Moogles. So I'm still trying to like really represent that. I just realised, I know I've changed to just chatting, but I should probably say. Like, I didn't even think I was going to finish this tonight. I've just noticed I did day 5 in my description. I just realised. Ambassador of the Moogles. I'm just using. I'm only using Photoshop to draw because I'm used to using Photoshop for my graphics work. So I just stuck to what I know. I know there's probably like better drawing software out there, but I didn't want to have to learn a drawing software on top of learning to draw. To be fair, it's not so much pixel art that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give it more of a cartoon vibe. I mean, obviously, what I've done at the moment, I mean, that wasn't drawn, that was just an assembly of shapes, but what you can see right now on screen, the picture of me dressed as a Moogle, was done in Photoshop. I can actually do sprites in Photoshop. I used to do it. I used to work a lot with sprites. That's a stupid thing. Get me to design sprites, not a problem, I can whip them out. I want to be able to actually like draw. And I want my emotes to have a. I want it to have possibly. I'm aiming in my head. I want it to be like cartoony or comic-y. I'm trying, if I can, to stay away from anime styles, which is what like purely, I mean, it's not just because everybody does it, but I kind of... There's an automatic association of video gamers and anime, and I would like to kind of stay away from that. I mean, if I could do it properly, but I don't think I'd ever be able to emulate the style, I would love to draw in like the style of Batman the Animated Series. I love that that 90s cartoon style. So I'm just practicing talking with my teeth. I've watched anime on and off for years, but my preferred style of anime is Magical Girl. Like, I grew up watching Sailor Moon, and my favorite anime of all time is Cardcaptor Sakura. So I know it's not Halloween yet, I'm just quickly practicing talking with my teeth, and this is the most talking I've done. You watched hentai. Oh, everybody's seen Pokemon. At this point, I don't even think it counts as anime. Yeah, I need to update it. It's a few things behind. I kind of wanted somewhere to keep all of my resources, but I've not updated my YouTube channel in a while. I've got like 20 videos I think on YouTube ready to publish, and then I usually put them over to my website. I need to get back into writing my reviews and stuff like that. Oh, same age as me. Yeah, twin. 1986 for the win! Okay, I'm taking these out for now. At least I know they work anyway. My funky little vampire teeth. I say little, they're fucking big. Yeah, I've had a few websites already, and I've worked at a few as well. Like for many years. I mean, technically, I'm still staff there. Well, I'm not dressing up. Because obviously I have nowhere to go. But I just thought it would be fun when I do my Halloween stream. Well, I think I'm playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I think that's going to be my horror game this year. I just thought it'd be fun to, you know, have some vampire teeth going. But I need to practice talking with them because it really emphasizes my lisp when I talk with them in. But I really like the I like that they only cover like one specific. Oh yeah, you're not going to be in the same situation as here. England, obviously, where I live. We're going back into like quarantine, lockdown. Because I don't think our government has said how long for. I've heard somewhere saying at least 2 weeks. But like even at least 2 weeks is going to take us through to Halloween. But like I said, I'm not planning on going out anyway. The 2 nights before Halloween, I'll be streaming on here anyway. I mean, it's kind of stupid. It's funny. I don't stream on Halloween night proper because usually me and my best friend we watch Halloween movies. We live in 2 completely different cities. We watch them online together. I need to find out if that's still the plan this year. But the 2 nights before, I'll be streaming. Like I said, I think I'm almost definitely streaming Amnesia. But yeah, I think most countries are going back into lockdown. Good old yay. We actually used to do it as a regular monthly thing. We used to, once a month, pick 3 films to watch together. And we'd watch them together and chat over Discord at the same time. But we just... Ooh, sorry, I just got goosebumps then. But we stopped doing it. But we usually still do it every Halloween. But funny enough, we've not discussed it really this year since he stayed with me back in July. So I'll have to find out if we're still on for that, because I know one of the films that we're watching is Dr. Sleep. I think we're rewatching The Shining because he wanted to rewatch The Shining before we watch Dr. Sleep. It's a good film, but I'll be honest, and I know I'm gonna go against the grain here, but I feel like Stanley Kubrick is really, really overrated as a director. I was waiting for the hate to come through then. Like, I enjoy his films, but yeah, you see, I think what you've just said there, Ramscan, is right. He was doing things that no other directors were doing. I think that's possibly my big issue is, I mean, I didn't watch The Shining. Well, no, I was born in the 80s. I didn't watch The Shining until I was 17, 18. So that was, what, like 20 years after The Shining came out. And I mean, like I said, I like The Shining, actually. To be fair, I really do enjoy The Shining. My big issue when it comes to Kubrick, when I say he's overrated, was 2001: A Space Odyssey. I like that film. I'm going to preface that. I like that film. Oh my god, it is boring. I get, again, what you said. He was doing things that no other directors were doing. But I do not need to see an establishing shot of the moon with a rocket flying towards it or a spaceship flying towards it for like 5 minutes. I get that it was like, oh, look at what we're doing, this is all new, this is magical, blah, blah, blah. I do not need a 5-minute establishing shot. Just fucking show me that rocket just like, poof. Don't make it take, I mean, I know 5 minutes is an exaggeration. But I'm gonna get myself lynched for my my views on, like, there is a really good film. The problem is, it's like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I actually forget how long it is. It just seemed a lot longer than what it actually is. If you cut out all of, I mean, still have a good long establishing shot, but nothing needed to be as long as it was. Like the Dawn of Man sequence at the beginning, that was like, what, 17 minutes long? You could have shown it in like 3 minutes. You didn't have to take that long with that scene at the beginning. It's everything. He just makes everything last longer than it needs to the point of, for me anyway. I should really explain that. This is my it's slightly too long, and it's not like I have ADHD or anything like that. I can invest time in something. Just everything when it comes to Kubrick just drags that little bit too long, or in the case of some scenes, like a lot bit too long. And it's a shame because, like, I think every film of Kubrick's I've seen, there is a good film in there. It's padded. Damn ADD kids, get off of my lawn! I didn't watch any of the Star Wars films until a couple of years ago. I can see why it has a cult following, decent, unique writing for that time, see how it influenced a lot of future filmmakers for sure. Yeah, again, I mean, it's kind of funny when you watch the Star Wars films these days, because it's like, what's the big deal with them? They're like camp and really a little bit silly when you look at them these days. But obviously back then they weren't. They were doing... I mean, it's like the big example for that is the original Tron. I mean, the original Tron these days, you watch it and it is so goofy looking. And oh, you need to do yourself a favour. You need to watch it and just laugh at it. I mean, you've got to consider the fact that it was the first film that really took advantage of CGI. It's just that the CGI is, 1980s. You look at it now and it's horrendously bad, but that did things that never got. It's just. I was able to appreciate that for what it did in a way that I feel like I can't do with Stanley Kubrick's films, just because I don't like his style necessarily. I get that he used techniques and did things that no one else had done. I just don't entirely like his directing style, I think is what it boils down to. I know he wants to get people to linger on shots and invest that time into it. It just, for me, it's too much. When I can appreciate things like that with other ones, like you said, like what you just said there, since I still refuse to call you YB envious, about putting on glasses to appreciate it through that lens. I mean, I can do that. I just. What are you talking about? Kurosawa films are amazing and completely authentic to the American experience. The spaghetti westerns of like the 70s and 80s, like Seven Samurai. No, he did all the spaghetti westerns, so did him and like Sergio Leone and stuff like that. People who have absolutely zero knowledge of America. I think Akira Kurosawa, the famous one was Seven Samurai, wasn't it? I think that's the big film that everyone knows. I'm in general not a huge fan of the Western genre, I'll be honest. Yeah, I'm the same as you. Not. I mean, I think it says a lot that my favourite Western is A Million Ways to Die in the West. Although, ironically, it's funny that I say I don't like Westerns when I love Westworld. I have a love-hate with Seth MacFarlane. I really like Seth MacFarlane, and I think he seems a genuinely nice guy, and I love that he has a lot of respect for a lot of... I know he views things through lens of comedy, and people think that he's being offensive, but I love that he actually has a lot of respect for minorities. And here's the thing with Family Guy. Like, I still watch Family Guy to this day. The early seasons of Family Guy, when it was Yeah, he's an equal opportunity offender. Thank you, Ramscan. Yes, a bit like South Park in that respect. The thing with Family Guy is when it came back after its second cancellation, the format of the show changed a lot. Like, if you go back and watch the first, I think it's 3 seasons, they're scripted. They have, like, ongoing plots, and characters change and evolve. Like, I mean, Stewie has a birthday in the first season. Like, they actually get older. And when it came back, after, like, I think it's the second cancellation, I think it got cancelled twice, it became a parody of itself. And it's kind of lost on, like, you have the odd gem of an episode in there. Like, I think every season has, like, 2 or 3 fantastic episodes. But generally speaking, it now relies entirely on its stock parody elements. Like, the big one that really annoys me is the treatment of Meg. Like, if you go back and watch seasons 1 and 2 of Family Guy, Meg is treated like an actual character. She is an awkward teenage girl who wants to be popular, who's kind of an outcast, but is likable. And these days, it's the common joke is, oh, everybody hates Meg, which is kind of funny when you think that she's voiced by Mila Kunis, who, like, everybody loves Mila Kunis. Yeah, I also agree with that, sorry. South Park does get a bit preachy sometimes. I think I can live with it, because it's... I think they've kind of earned it sometimes with the amount of shit that they've put up with over the years. But that's a thing. More with South Park and Family Guy. Family Guy has tried, but hasn't quite done it with everyone yet. But equal opportunity offenders, and they're willing to like insult themselves as well, which is, I think, that's the secret to. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You can't write something. As much as you might try and write something and be objective and not put any kind of bias in it, you can't help it. The very act that it's coming from you creatively is... you're going to have some kind of bias. Because that was the whole idea, and weirdly, I think it ended up working against them. You mean, like, I mean, one perfect example of that, and I'm all for, especially in, like, action industry, I'm all for more women being seen as, like, action. I haven't seen Black Klansman yet. I really want to, but I haven't seen it yet. But a big recent example that I think of that annoyed me is I love women in action films. I think they are just as capable as men. And again, I'm not going for that. That didn't bother me as much as the fact that it just wasn't that good a film, the Ghostbusters remake. I liked it. I don't think it was fantastic. I enjoyed it. But the fact that it was female-led didn't bother me. I mean, I think you had to expect that. It was directed by Paul Feig. I always forget how you pronounce his name. Again, Black Hair of the Mermaid doesn't bother me. I mean, people who say that you need to be authentic to the original. She's Danish. She wasn't a redhead. So, the big one was Avengers Endgame for me. Love almost everything about that film until the very, very obvious, in-your-face, oh, Marvel have been told they're not doing very good representation for their women. Oh, they flipped out about Gal Gadot playing Wonder Woman. So long as they don't... But I wouldn't mind. She comes from a country that is further south than Egypt. So... I mean, Israel is... It's, you know, it goes hand in hand. And I'm really looking forward to Gal Gadot playing Cleopatra. I mean, she got it with playing Wonder Woman. I mean, the excuse for that was people were saying, oh, she's not strong enough to play Wonder Woman because Wonder Woman is an Amazonian goddess, blah, blah, blah. Gal Gadot served in the fucking Israeli army. I mean, she's fucking badass. Cleopatra was Egyptian. The Dark Knight was a good film. Yeah, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. That was a yeah, I mean lead poisoning, let's yeah, they want to know. I mean, I don't think lead wasn't realized to be poisonous until early 20th century, I think, wasn't it? Because I know water pipes were still made out of lead, like in the 1900s. So I think it was like, wasn't it early? I think it was early 20th century that it was discovered that lead was poisonous. Most water pipes should be copper now, not lead. That's slightly worrying. Is solder made out of lead? Well, I've learned something new for the day. I did not know that. Like I said, I've learned something new. I did not realise that there was lead in solder. Oh well, colour me impressed. Lead-free solder sucks ass. I'm afraid I'm definitely not an expert on solder. We're kind of going out of my my knowledge base right now. Then again, that's like saying like lead-free solder and silver-free solder sucks. That's what I always say about all of the like all of the foods that got rid of the really unhealthy like hydrogenated fats. Oh, they have so much taste. I miss really unhealthy snacks with hydrogenated fat. Yeah, the same's happened over here in England, like... Actually, I think it's illegal to still have a property that's got, lead pipes. Oh, don't get me wrong, I think nothing over here now is made with synthetic hydrogenated fat. I'd have to double check, but I'm sure it's illegal to use it. But it used to taste so good. When all the snacks started losing that delicious, delicious, tasty fat, you could tell. Yeah, food laws in the US and England are very, very different. Well, thank you very much. Again, that's another fun fact that I didn't know. Oh, Canada. Consumers of hydrogenated fat. I keep bursting into song tonight. You can't go to Canada ever again. Oh, because of the hydrogenated fat. Oh. Oh. Wait, seriously? So you can't go to... Oh, wow. Again, I didn't know that. I've never been to... So there's not like a statute on how long it lasts and you'd be able to go again. That's it, you just... That is really weird. Yeah, I've never been to Canada. Never been to the US either. Not been to any country outside of Europe. Oh wait, hang on. Actually, I have. I live in England. We're now we're not in Europe. Well, we are still technically at the moment, but Brexit way. Yeah, I've never been outside of Europe traveling. Been to Germany. Yeah, we're still in Europe. We're just not in the. We're just not going to be in the EU. Been to Germany. Been to Malta. Been to France, Spain, Andorra. I'm the opposite. Hated the EU forming. I desperately wish that we weren't leaving the EU. I did not vote to leave. No, I don't think it is. I think you're right. I don't think Norway is a member of the EU. I could be wrong. I mean, I don't really follow who actually is a member these days. I used to know back when I was in school, but in all honesty, I really don't. I follow the big stuff. I don't really have, in all honesty, this is really bad, but I don't have a huge interest in current events in general. My kind of outlook is, if it's important, it'll come to my attention, and if not, it won't. So I know enough to know kind of vaguely what's going on, but that's as far as it goes. I know enough to make a couple of informed decisions and have a general opinion, but that's it. Government surveillance. Well, if I had it wasn't a helicopter. We had a. Yeah, you see, that's the thing that kind of annoyed me with I really supported the idea of a unified European currency. I think it makes sense. Like I said, it'd be so weird if America had a different currency from state to state. But it kind of annoys me how the euro was like opt-in. I just think England, to be honest, has always had a really... It's kind of... I don't understand. England has had a really weird view with Europe in general. Like, we're one of the founding countries of the EU, and we've left it now. But we also just never really bothered doing things that the rest of the EU were doing. Yeah, we still have pounds. I just find it really weird that, like, say, we... Yeah, Germany is kind of like the kind of, I don't know how to put it, because I don't think it's like the leader as such, because it's meant to be like a unified thing. It was generally kind of accepted that Germany, France, and Europe were kind of like the main three countries of the EU. They're the equivalent to Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. But yeah, I think Germany is kind of like the biggest representation for like leadership within the EU. Yeah, Merkel doesn't seem particularly popular with people. That's a very strong stance to have. I think Merkel is a danger to the well-being of humanity. I consider her more of a threat to the well-being of our species than Putin. I mean, I feel like I could agree with that if it wasn't for the fact that Putin keeps on fucking poisoning Russian people in England. all these prominent like anti-Russian Russian people all keep on getting poisoned. Yeah, they do. And they keep on dropping like flies in England. America is a lot slicker about it. We make it look like ODs and heart attacks. I'm sure that's technically treasonous speech. We're getting into some assassinations. Like I said, I'd have to trust you on that one. I mostly, unless something comes across my judicious blah blah blah. Why can't I speak anymore? Extrajudiciously outside of the justice system. It's not just war that's a whole new animal. The whole, like, everything is a different animal. Like, the way countries are run and... everything is done behind closed doors these days. I mean, it's the same shit that has always happened, but because it's done under the guise of, you know, we have free countries and people vote and governments are meant to be transparent. I'm using quotes for a very specific reason right now. Yeah, like, it's stuff that used to happen. It's just, it's a different way of looking at it, because, like, we have governments that are voted into power now, but, like, this shit used to happen when we had aristocracies that were, like, very, very plainly in control. And they just clung to that power by killing people, killing their opposition, but it was seen, people knew about it, because it was like, literally, the king was like, or someone was like, well, I want to be king, so I'm going to fucking kill the king and take over. It was stuff that you saw happening, whereas now, because you can't quite get away with doing that, it's all a lot shadier and done behind closed doors. It's all, you know, backroom handshakes and putting the right signature in the right place and stamping the right thing, and, you know, oh look, a war has broken out, which just means that I'll stay in power for a couple more years. I swear I just saw someone walking through my back room. Yeah, to be fair, I'm about to log off anyway, especially because I swear I just saw someone moving in my back room. It's been nice having a chat after streaming, to be fair. I love how I've gone from talking about fucking Bioshock and what game we're going to play next to full-on political conversations and learning about soldering. Yeah, thank you for dropping in, Ibnivs. And hope to see you again soon. I don't mind. I just try not to get too controversial with my political statements. But also, there's the fact that, quite honestly, as I said, I only follow enough to kind of have a general idea of what's going on anyway. But on that note, since Ibnivs is leaving, I was planning on leaving soon anyway. Plus, I need to, like I said, I need to go check the back room. I'm hoping it was just a weird reflection on the glass. But on that note, yes, I am going to be logging off myself. So my next stream, now that I kind of know my hours for next week, I'm going to do a full post on my Discord channel. Again, you know, shameless plug. Feel free to click in the links down below to join my Discord channel. That's where I tend to announce what I'm doing when I'm going live and stuff like that. My next stream will be Saturday. I'm going to be playing Control, which I won't be finishing, because I know I have a lot of that left to play. I don't know yet whether I'm going to start... I mean, sorry, I'll interrupt what I'm saying. I'm an open book. I genuinely don't mind talking about anything. If there's anything I'm ever uncomfortable with, I just say I don't really want to talk about it. I'm not one to shy away from politics or even slightly more controversial or taboo subjects. Just so long as it's not going to, you know, go against the terms of service of being on Twitch, because I quite like to keep my Twitch channel. And my YouTube channel. But yeah, so it's never going to be an issue for me. I just... But as I said, when it comes to politics, I can only contribute so far anyway, because my knowledge is very, very sparse. But yeah, so as I said, I will be back on Saturday playing Control. I'm going to start earlier, especially earlier than I did tonight. Tonight was, I mean, for people who weren't around at the beginning of the stream, the reason I started so much later than usual was because I fell asleep. I was meant to have started streaming around 7 o'clock, and I fell asleep and woke up in time to start streaming at like 9:30. But I'm gonna start. I want to start earlier than 7 on Saturday. I just need to wait until I get the room to myself. I'll definitely be streaming by 6 o'clock. It might be 5 o'clock. I'll announce an hour or so before I stream in my Discord channel, just so I can get to bed between like midnight and 1 at the latest, because I'm in work on Sunday for some stupid reason. I'm in like 12. I'm in midday till 8. I don't know why I've been put down for that shift. It doesn't make sense to me, but no matter. And I'll also plan what games I'm playing next and link all of that in my Discord channel. That was a really long-winded way of saying I'm back on Saturday, and I'll announce the time on my Discord channel when I play Control. So, on that note, I'm going to keep on saying on that note over and over again. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has joined in tonight. It's been really nice to have more conversation going on, like throughout the game and at the end of it. I don't often have like a long chat session afterwards. It's happened on a couple of occasions, and it's nice. I like being able to talk. I like talking. But yeah, so it's been nice. Hope to see you all again soon. For anyone who hasn't already followed me, feel free to give me a follow, or if you're watching this at some point in the future on my YouTube channel, feel free to give it a like and subscribe. It's nice to get, you know, a little bit of input. But until next time, bye-bye. Oh, and I have a new follow. Thank you, Ramscan. Jumping in on the follow there, sneak following at the last second. Just as I was about to say, until next time, bye-bye. Yes, thank you. New follow. Yay! So yeah, until next time.